What we gonna do right now is go back, way back.
Give me your friend.
Baby.
What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash?
Fat girl, hit the ground, hit it up, and you know something. Fat girl, just looking so sweet. Fat girl, don't make it deep. Fat girl, just shake it, don't break. Big on, let me see you do a thing. Let go, let me see you touch the ground. Shake it up, take it off, back down. Drop me in the house, right it out, right out. Work it, work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 like you around. Fat girl, keep going, don't quit. Fat girl, just move the damn hip. Fat girl, get down, don't stop. Fat girl, wanna see the pop. Shake it, stop, fat girl, shake it fast. Fat girl, nigga, wanna see that? Fat girl, bounce like a pro. Fat girl, don't go what you know. Fat girl, shake till you rip through what? Underwear, wet, hard, part two. Looks in the house, y'all know the game. Fat girl, don't have no shame. Shake that back, bounce to the beat. Fat girl, shake it, jiggle like me. St. Louis, back to the top. Like I like to do the rap. Work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 like the hey, hey, more hey. Let me hear you say hey, hey, more hey. Big girls like the brand. Shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake. To the ground, to the ground, to the ground, to the ground.
I'm sick of this. Now I want to show y'all a real show with the big girls.
Oh, fat girl, brought three. Can't hang with 106 beat. Fat girl, know the happen, no quit. Fat girl, run like you own it. Put your hands on your hips and grip it. That new underlook like it off the now. Fat girl, bring it through the top of the ground. If not, I'ma pull the business down. Fat girl, bounce hot, stop tripping. If you do, get chicken and hot bitch. With a lot right, come to the night speed. I really should get the dead in the world, G. But fat girl, show the boy a shot. Let me see if the fat or not. Don't put fat girl, y'all like the down. Let you out, let me see y'all do the rap.
I'm sick of it. Where you are, not ever. Oh, not the Britney Spears. Hey, how you doing? Oh, but ain't the little leprechaun. Girl, your wings can blow up. You look a mess. All about the big girls. What about the big girls?
Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, you done suck all the fat off your ass.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Yours truly, Uncle Luke. I'm in the building. You see, I got my Edison Red Raiders on. Move this microphone up so y'all can see the Red Raider. Yeah, it's a Red Raider day to day. I just came from football practice. Y'all see I'm shrinking. I am actually shrinking because I am running 5 and 6 miles a day. And I am shrinking. And listen, I'm trying to stay in shape. It's just that simple. Please don't call me right now when I'm live. I'm just trying to stay in shape. I'm trying to be living around here. I got a 15-year-old son who wants to work me to death. I had to do 2 a day today. I went and worked out, did my 4 miles. I got to do 1 more mile today. And then at the end of the day, You know, I had to go out there and work him out. Then I had to go work my football team out. I mean, hey, it's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I just want to thank y'all for being here today. I'm happy that you guys were able to show up today, show out. Right now, you know, like I always do, before I start the show, I need to know where y'all from. I need to know where you from. Where you from? Where you at? Come on, man. Talk to me. Talk to me, chat. I need to know where you're from and where you at. Because we're going to have a beautiful show today. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I got all my people in the back. You see my Cowboys. I think they made a move. You know what I mean? Hey, look, we're going to talk sports, politics, and entertainment. We're going to get it all in right now. And if you got any questions, put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat. I see you, Callie. See, Callie is in the house. I love Callie. Callie always show me love. Callie show me love. Callie show me love. Hey, look at man. I just got off the phone with Scarface. My good friend. I'm going to have him on the show one day. Scarface said, Luke, this 40-year anniversary thing that you made all of us aware of, we got to do something big. We got to do something big. Scarface said we got to do something big. Because the 40-year anniversary of Southern hip-hop, which is what we started, it's not just Miami. People think it's just Luke Records. It's bigger than Luke Records. It's the entire South. Man, I'm telling you, me and Scarface just got off the phone before I got on here. We was just vibing and talking. Face say, Luke, you know, when that Throw the D song came out, I was only 15 years old. I was like, really? He was like, yo, man, I was 15 years old, man. I just need to tell you, man, I appreciate you, man, because you opened the doors for all of us. I was 15 years fucking old. I was like, bruh, damn, that's deep. Some things I be forgetting. I don't be realizing how young these guys be, you know, when they're in my genre of music and they are considered OGs, but I mean, I'm a fucking triple OG. The mere fact that we started this thing in Miami in 1985, I'm like thinking, Scarface, you had to be a couple years right behind us. No, he was 14 years old. And then we start talking about these podcasts that they got going on. And it's like, yo, man, you the first one to do the podcast. Really? Man, you interviewed me and the entire Ghetto Boys. I was like, whoa, I got to find that footage. You're right. I got to find that. I interviewed them at the Pac Jam on 84 because, again, it was 3 Pac Jams. The one on 84th, I interviewed the whole crew. And they were sitting there chilling, and we were talking about it, and it was vibing, and everything was beautiful. You had, the whole Ghetto Boys. Deep. Absolutely deep. I'm trying to tell you, man, we did some groundbreaking things. A lot of things I forgot about, a lot of things that they're doing right now today. I'm like, when I start thinking about it, people start reminding me, and they be like, yo, Luke, we did that. You did that already before. When you did the Peep Show and the Freak Show, and you sat down in those interviews, and you had people like Lil Kim and all those folks sitting there while you did these interviews and things like that. That was you already doing this. We were already doing this. Let's keep it a buck. It was already happening. And so it be amazed. I'd be amazed at some of the stuff that, we talk about and we do on here. And it becomes, like we did that before. We did sit down interviews, and it was much more sexier than what you have right now, because when y'all see that Lil Kim interview that I did for the Peep Show, or you see the interview that I did with Biggie, or you see the interview that I did with Tupac, where we went to Suge nightclub in Vegas, or you see the interview I did with Akinelli, or you see the interview that I did with Jay-Z. I mean, that was me having conversations similar to what Shannon Sharp and all these other people are doing, sit down conversation. We've been there, did that, and bought the t-shirt. Lil' Kim put her in a setting of what her music is all about. I should have showed y'all the clip, but I'm not going to do that. So again, it's about being trailblazers. When I talk about this 40 years of Luke Records hip hop, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember Master P. That's why people be like, man, Master P speaks so highly of you all the time, because P will tell you, hey, man, I tried to sign P. I tried to sign P and Too Short. There were two guys that was doing it independently, and I was like, I'm trying to sign these dudes. P had Ice Cream Man. Hot than a motherfucker. Mind you, I had already signed a guy from New Orleans named Bust Down, did the song Nasty Bitch. You think you talking that shit? Nasty Bitch. If you from the NO, you know that song. That was before all that. First dude out of New Orleans to get signed up. That's 40 years of this. And P was like, yo, man, Birdman was going to the damn Bust Down and trying to get it on the Luke Records, which I'm mad at Bust Down right now because, boy, I could add all that cash money shit. Oh, my God, it could be cash money. But that's a whole nother thing. But it's all about inspiring others. See, people don't want to give me my flowers because that's too much like giving credit. It's like, yo, you discover hip-hop in the South. That's on some Cool Herc shit of creating hip-hop. So we talking 40 years. That is a hell of a milestone. We just celebrated 50 years of hip-hop, and we had to get on here and talk shit because the South wasn't recognized in that until I got on here and said something. And then people, oh, there go Luke saying something again. No, the South need to be recognized. And the good folks at the Grammys was like, okay, we will recognize y'all. Hey, they were having 50-year hip-hop concerts and shit in New York and all that. And guys had to did the concert, and Flex and all them had to end up calling up, hey, Luke, man, no disrespect. God damn, man, I didn't even think about this shit. And I'm like, I understand, brother. Because we always have been outcasts. The South was always outcast from day one. So for people to forget about us, back in when they were having all these celebrations all around the country and all these interviews and all that, yeah, they forgot about us. We was a part of the 50-year anniversary. Matter of fact, we were one of the major significant pieces when it come to it. Because we got fucking banned. And my black ass had to take my money, nobody else. No members of no group, no fucking body. I had to take my money, go to the Supreme Court. I had 3 cases going on, people. 3 fucking cases. I had one case where Nasty As It Wanna Be was deemed obscene. And I was fighting that. I lost the original case. I had to go back and win the case on appeal. If I did not, I ain't had to appeal that shit. I could have let the records just stay banned. And so black market records of a banned record and made 5 times the amount of money. But me, I was thinking about hip hop. I was thinking about everybody down the line who will be affected. Because I'm a visionary guy. I don't think for now, I think for the future. So I'm thinking to myself, hey, look here, man, if I don't fight this right here, in the next 20 years, when you have a Megan Thee Stallion, when you have a Drake, when you have a Lil Wayne who wants to and fuck the lady cop in the back seat, when you have a goddamn Travis Scott, when you have all these artists who are coming behind me, the Sexy Reds, the Lottos, all that shit, when you have all that coming, knowing that that's coming behind you at some point, bruh, you got to go get that overturned. Because again, just giving y'all some knowledge of the law, if I don't get it overturned It's on the books. So if it's on the books, what ends up happening, people, what ends up happening is that's case law. How you go to jail is based on case law. Hey, case law. There's a case called Campbell versus the federal government, where they were singing nasty music, lyrics on a record, and it was a hip hop record, and it got banned because they were singing "We Want Some Pussy," they were singing "Head, Head, and More Head," they were shaking their asses on videos, they were backing it up, they were dropping it like it's hot, they were doo-doo browning, and all that shit. So case law on the books says that is illegal in America. I could have left it there. And all this shit y'all hearing right now that y'all loving, that y'all screaming all this obscenity in the fucking clubs, you wouldn't have been, they could have went in at any given time. The federal government could have came in at any given time and banned any one of them motherfucking records in any municipality, and they would have case law backing that shit up. But my black ass went in there and did what? Looking out for everybody. Took my black ass in there and won the case over on appeal. So everything that you hear, anybody cussing in the motherfucking record right now, is because of me. I'm keeping it a buck because my record was banned. Nasty As You Wanna Be was taken off the shelf. I just posted an article where it was taken off the shelf in Ontario, in London, Canada. I posted it for Drake. Hey, Drake, look here. I want you to check this out. Nigga, we was banned also in Canada. They took the record off the shelf in Canada and put motherfuckers in jail in Canada. So it wasn't just United States, it was Canada also. So that was one case. Then the other case was, oh, fuck it. Y'all want to say the record is deemed obscene? Fuck that. I'm going down the street. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the record. We gonna do the fucking album. Put me in jail, bitch. That's what we said. That's what I said. Put us in jail. You know what ended up happening? We went to jail. Took our ass right to jail. Yes, we did. Went right to jail. Because we were fighting for our rights. We was fighting for the rights of the people right now today who are profiting off all this music. Even back then, the music industry wasn't even trying to hear it. It was so amazing that the music industry looked at us as outcasts also. The video networks, the BETs, the MTVs of the world, oh no. All the big time magazines, Vibe magazines, oh no. We ain't fucking with them. Oh no. Not them. And so it's amazing right now that all these record labels, if they ain't shaking their ass on a video, if you ain't talking about pussy and dick on a record, they ain't fucking with you. It's so amazing that we were banned out of arenas, couldn't even go perform because what they deemed was obscene is what we were singing about. And now it's acceptable. Isn't that amazing? So when we talk about 40 years of going through the bullshit, it wasn't easy. This wasn't no cakewalk. This was not a cakewalk. 40 years of hip hop and what we did here in Miami at Luke Records was not easy. It was not easy. We were outcast, even to our peers. It wasn't until people like Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out and Funk Master Flex and all them say, no, they good. And Biggie Smalls and Tupac, no, aren't good. And our number one market became New York in sales. That's how that went. And then we inspired others. All 69 Boys, 95 South, all that, Quad City. All up and down, Petey Pablo. Everything in Atlanta. Inspired all that. This 40 years, man. And I'm talking to Face today. Inspired all that. 14-year-old kid listening to Throw the D. Inspired him. Now you got the fucking Ghetto Boys. Really? You can't deny that. I'm going to tell it whether anybody want to tell it or not. You see Rick Ross on there. I love Rick Ross. That's my guy. Rick Ross is on there letting people know, hey, look at man, we celebrate 40 years of hip hop. Uncle Luke, them motherfuckers started it. And it's not just Luke Records. It's bigger than Luke Records. It's every hip-hop artist in the South, because every hip-hop artist in the South was told what they told me. The A&R guys, the major record labels, and all these motherfuckers going to the New Music Seminar, all the top executives say what they're doing in the South is a fad. The South will never rule, no hip-hop, never do nothing. That 2 Live Crew shit, all they doing is cussing on the record, and they getting out on stage, and they got these girls ass shaking and all that shit. That shit gonna blow over. Y'all don't have to worry about it. That's what they said. They said that. And at the New Music Seminar, I tell a story all the time. I hopped my black ass up and I said, hey, I'm the owner of Luke Records. I own my own record company. I'm not affiliated with no fucking major label. That's number one. I get all the money, and my artists get all the money. That's number two. And number three, the South is bigger than any city. And they couldn't even relate to what I was saying. The South is made up of Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, all that shit. Louisiana. And once this thing catch fire and these young people see that what we're doing, they're capable of doing it in their city from their perspective and their slang and whatever they got going on, we inspired that. And I say, one day the South will rule. They laughed at me. I'm in the big Marriott Marquis in the hotel. They had the New Music Seminar. Look it up. Look up the hip-hop panel and you will see. Hopefully they still got it on video where my black ass stood up there. Young me, you know, I was looking a little better than what I look right now. I still look sexy for the girls. I'm single, by the way, ladies. You can hit me in the DM. Please don't be fat. You got to be shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle. I cannot deal with the big girls. I put the big girl video on. That's the closest I'm going to get. And it's very beautiful big girls, I would say. But I like them shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle. That's a whole nother story there. I'm not going to get into that. But I'm just saying. People went to jail for this shit. They don't want to talk about it. So when me and Scarface were talking, I came on here to do a whole nother show. But Face just jogged me. Got me all excited. Like, Luke, do you understand? Then my good friend, head coach from a team in Mississippi hit me, and it was going back and forth right before I got on here, which I love him to death also. I love Lane Kiffin. That's my guy. Fuck it. That's my guy. But I'm here to tell you people, what we did here in Miami at Luke Records, we started hip-hop in the South, people. And it's 40 years ago. So we're going to do some celebrations. We're going to talk about it. We're going to tell y'all some stories about some of the things that went on and how this thing was built, how the South was built. I don't know why I did do a documentary and had that motherfucker releasing like I did. Peep Show, I'm so busy working on this movie, this Luke movie, and getting this catalog back. I just lost focus because this has been a perfect time. But we're going to have some celebrations throughout the year. Now that it's migrating all over the place. Like I say, it's not just about us. If you are from the South, you need to know your history, especially the young guys. Like, people always ask me, say, why do you fuck with 21 Savage so much? That's my guy. I fuck with young guys who are in the business who want to know the history. A$AP Rocky want to know the history. I fuck with A$AP Rocky. Because these are the guys who want to sit by the campfire, man. Tell me about this shit, huh? Man, I heard about this shit, man. 21 Savage, man, I want to have goddamn Freaknik. I want that to be my theme party for my birthday. Let's do it. 21, I'm there. Man, the whole thing, I want the people dressed up like that, the cars and all that shit like that. I fought with them people. That's why when everybody was like, well, why is 21 Savage on the on Freaknik? I put him on Freaknik because I'm the creator and executive producer of it. And I wanted him on there because he paid homage to Freaknik. Because he respected. Mobile, Alabama, shouts out to y'all. We did a whole bunch of things here, people. And so when I sit there and talk about 40 years of hip hop, of Southern hip hop, that's what I'm talking about. We did that shit and a bag of chips. And people should be commended. Every Southern hip hop artist, whether it was MCAD, whether it was Black Pack, y'all sitting up there still, them songs right now today that started this shit, y'all still singing them songs right now. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. They ain't going nowhere. You know why? Because they were the first. Just like Broken Glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage and they just don't care. Those songs will never go away because they were the original starters of it all. So you got to pay homage to this. You got to pay respect to this. I mean, No Luke Records, there's a lot of people out here. Because A&R directors from major record labels wasn't fucking with us. And so, trust me, I get on here to say it to the world because a lot of people have a tendency of forgetting and a lot of people don't want to tell the story. Because a lot of people want to take credit for what you've done and what you've accomplished and what you've created. So there are a lot of people don't like you talking about it. A lot of people don't like you talking about it. I don't get invited to a lot of parties because people feel like they're intimidated by my presence. I don't go in nobody, go in the people's place and go sit down. When I'm invited at a respectful time and date, not at the last minute, because I do have a heavy schedule. So my thing is, we're going to do some events this year, and people are hopefully going to come by and attend. I urge everybody to learn your history. They're going to name a street after me on May 3rd. And it was like, yo, you got a street named after you on your block? Yeah. I got my man Scarface. I called him up. He's going to be a special guest. I'm telling y'all, because y'all special on here. Because when they told me the name of my street, Luther Campbell Way, and we're going to have an event on May 3rd on your block. The first thing I thought about was the song, My Block. I was like, I got to call Face up. I need Face to come sing this song when they take the shit off and then he fire that shit up. Not knowing that Face was going to be available, whatever it is. What's the tax Face? Hey, Face say no, I don't need nothing. I love you. I'm there. Man, I don't need nothing. Tell me the date and the time I am there. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stay a couple of days. We're gonna chop it up and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna get on the golf. That's what I'm talking about. That's real shit. And he know I do the same thing for him also. I mean, there's no pit bull. I went to an event the other day and it shouts out to the young fellow who event I went to has a movie coming out. Did it at the film festival. Big time video director. Listen, man. Executive produced by Pitbull. I sat there and I listened to the Q&A and all that. I'm in the back. And started telling the story about Pitbull and how they met and all these different things. And I'm sitting there. It was a little hard for the brother to say, that motherfucker there discovered Pitbull. I love him to death. I don't think he even know that part of the story. But the brother was talking about the story of him meeting Pitbull and where Pitbull came from. And then the guy said, you know, Luke right there, it wouldn't be none of us here in the South doing nothing if it weren't for Luke, you know, like that. The guy never said that motherfucker there discovered Pitbull. He don't know the story. He the one found him, helped him out. And so you bring it full circle. Why does Pitbull help so many people out? Because he was a young guy in the streets, not knowing what direction he was going in, trying to make ends meet, until I brought him in and say, son, you got a gift. No different than Trick Daddy. Same thing. Trick Daddy came out of prison. His dad, Pop, said, man, my son coming out of prison. Can you look out for him? I didn't know Trick Daddy was a rapper. He had a big folder when he came out, and he came and stayed with me. I was staying in the Grand Condominium because at that time I was evicting some squatters out of my house. And he let me see all his lyrics, and I'm like, okay. Most of my artists came just on the strength of me, man, I'm going to look out for you. I got you, boss. I don't know what the fuck you got going on in that big-ass folder. I don't know what's happening and all that shit, but I got you, man. Fuck it. We'll put you in the studio. Homeboy, Low White, playing for the Houston Oilers. Hey, man, I got these young dudes, man. They keep bothering with me, man, here in Houston, man. And they want to sing for you, man. Just do okay. All right, man. Whatever, man. Did I know I was getting ready to discover H-Town? No. Their name was the Jits. H-Town name was the Jits. And I was like, you're not going to be the Jits. I'm going to change your name to H-Town. Why? Because Greg Street, my friend, Greg Street was on the radio in Houston most of his career. Y'all think Greg Street has been only in Atlanta? No, Greg Street was in Mobile, Alabama, where I first met him because he would spin at my club called Club Miami in Pensacola. Then he moved, got a big job over in Houston, and I would go visit him whenever time I went to Houston. He would scream, H-Town this, H-Town that, H-Town that. I'd say, yep, y'all name going to be H-Town. You're going to carry the backs of the city you're from. That's how H-Town got their name, people. They don't want to tell these stories. They don't want to tell the story of Pitbull. And okay, how the fuck did you find him? He was a battle rapper. The guy you see right now, who doing the music who doing right now, no, he a bad motherfucker when it comes to battle rapping. Trust me. Trust me, you do not want to fuck with him. That's why I be laughing at some of these dudes who be sitting on here trying to hate on him. No, you don't want no parts of that. He will break you down to the lowest term, have your mama crying. Why the fuck did you even sign up to even mess with this dude? No, he like that. Go look it up. I'm pretty sure some of Pitbull battle tapes is on YouTube. His first song was Lollipop. He did it with Lil Zane. I'm just keeping it a buck. One day I'm going to come over here. I'm going to just start playing music for y'all. This shit deeper than rap. Then my little niece, we did Throw the D. I said, we got to do an answer record. I got to get my cousin, not my niece, but my cousin. Look, she don't know how to rap. We're going to put you in the studio. And they did Throw the P. And then on the flip side of that, they did the song y'all hear all the time. Hold up, wait a minute, let us put some boom in it. Then it was like, oh, we like this. We want to do another song. Then we did the song, I will always be there for you forever and ever. Number one video, most profitable video on video music box, video jukebox. I'm just saying, people, this shit deeper than rap. So when you don't give credit to the South, the Luke Records, LaJuan Love, everybody say, yeah, I'm an outlaw. That's Luke Records. It's peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Ice cream and cake. Do the ice cream and cake. That's Luke Records. So it ain't all about 2 Live Crew. So I hate when they try to make me an executive. It's Poison Clan. Shake what your mama gave ya. JT Money. Home Team. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. That's all Luke Records. No, there's no 1 or 2 songs or no one group. Cheryl and Donna, boys out of Palm Beach. MC Shadi. First rapper I signed out of Atlanta. That was MC Shadi. This shit deep. I can keep going on and on and on. 40 years of this shit, man. So when people don't want to give credit where credit is due, I know, because then you would have to put me in the upper echelon with Clive Davis and all them, Jimmy Iovine and all these motherfuckers, and Craig Cowman and all these people. They want to do that. Why didn't they do that then? This young nigga got all these hot records. Why they ain't give me no fucking, hey, look, come run Motown. We're going to give you a big deal. I always wonder, we're going to give you a big deal and y'all got all this Southern shit going on and we could just run all this shit through Luke Records, through the South. Can't even understand. Come on, shake it. Come on, shake it. Come on, shake it. Society. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Somebody just hit me the other day. MC Twist. I'm just saying. How you gonna make me a member of the 2 Live Crew and not give me my credit as an executive? I produced all that shit. All that shit came out of my pocket. I marketed all that shit. That's why I be pissed off when people just want to typecast me as a member of the 2 Live Crew. Yeah, I was a member of the 2 Live Crew. But I was also the owner and operator of Luke Records from day one. We started some shit. We went through the fights. We went through the struggles. There were days where you ain't know whether you was going to get no distribution money. You was sitting there looking at the records. Ain't nobody was calling to order them motherfuckers. There were days when you went out on tour and they told you couldn't go into the building because your record was deemed obscene. 2 Live Crew never did a major tour because of that. Just so you know. IMAX, you remember Society? Yes, indeed. All that shit was Luke Records. Hits after hits after hits after hits. Shit too easy. I go in the music business right now and win. It's too easy. Clay D, give me a bottle and a motherfucking cup so me and the boys can do what? I'm just saying. And we revolutionized a whole fucking football team. University of Miami. We put the jackets on. Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, Jerome Brown, they put the bandanas on. They wore the same bandana on their head that I wore on my head because they took on the same It's us against the fucking world in hip hop. It's us against the world in football. People always say, bring the bandana out, but you got to be living like that. Bring the bandana out. What football player are you going to give one to? I'm just saying. You remember that? You remember that? You remember that? Jealous girls. You remember that? I'm just saying. This shit just bigger than this, man. We inspired an entire fucking South. Come on, man. I'm just saying. But ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed chilling with y'all today. I was going to get it. I'm going over here to look at my Miami Heat play. Hopefully we win the play-in game. I was going to talk about Tennessee football coach. I was going to talk about this fucking asshole dude named Gabby who's talking shit about my guy, Ray Joseph, University of Miami. I was going to talk about all that, but I'm going to get that in the morning. I'm going to get into the tariffs in the morning. I'm going to get into Donald Trump now says he wants to send straight up Americans, not illegal immigrants, to El Salvador and put you in some kind of concentration camp prison. I'm gonna get to that in the morning. But I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today. It was a beautiful conversation that I had with y'all. I love y'all in the chat. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. My YouTube page, Uncle Luke TV. Uncle Luke TV on YouTube. I got a brand new site getting ready to come out, people. This site is going to be incredible. I got a brand new site where I'm taking all of my archives footage, and you're going to be able to go on there and see all the concerts, the peep shows, the freak shows, the Luke shows. I mean, some of that stuff is so nasty. I can't even look at it. I just was like, oh my God, this was going on. Some of the concerts was like out of control. I mean, you're going to have to be 18 years old. The stuff that's on this thing here is out of control. Let me see if I can find it. The stuff that's on this new website that they've created with all of my archive footage. Listen, it is. We had to create this thing because you couldn't put it on YouTube because it's too X-rated. You couldn't put it on damn. It's so hardcore that you can't even put it on OnlyFans. I mean, it's insane. Look at this, man. Look at this. It is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. I'm going to show y'all some. Look at this. This is a commercial of it. They just sent me this just now. That's the clean commercial. Let me find this damn site. That's the clean commercial. I'm going to go in here right now and find some of this stuff on here right now. Y'all got to see this shit. It's fucking insane. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't really know why I'm doing this. I swear to God, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Here we go. This is the site. So all of this is on the site. All the TV shows. See all this wild X-rated stuff going on here. Okay, all right. Let's go right here. I'm going to have to cut it off. Okay. What y'all want to see? Boy, you got the Japan footage on here. You got so much craziness, madness on here. It's got clean stuff. Okay, all right. Here we go. Look at this club appearance. Hold on. Look at this.
You know, we're doing it live. Cable TV. It's all good. It's all access. It's your girl Lucy Lowe live at the crib at the beach house. Look around. Look around. Took a little crowd, a good little turnout. We'll be right back after this.
Watch this. It's good.
She don't want to get low live from the crib.
That's Teddy T.
Hey, you come over
It's
here.
getting ready.
Where you at?
It's getting ready to get nasty.
The other side, girl. Put me in the sandwich.
See that? It's getting ready to get out of control.
Girl, you must be a little tipsy or something.
I hope that ain't none of y'all mama.
And what they names is? Well, never mind. I only give a name for them.
It's somebody mama. That might be somebody grandmama.
Pitbull, come over here, man. Rap for the crib.
Watch you coming there.
Serious, man. Pit, what's the deal, man?
Look at it. Look at Pitbull. You see that? Out of control. That's Pitbull there. Look at this. Look at this. You see them? I'm not. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. I could show y'all the X-rated stuff because it was getting this whole site that I have here. They took all of my footage and put it in, and I can't even look at it myself. I'm just telling you. I got a 15-year-old. I hope he don't look at it. I hope I'm gonna kill him. If I see him, I'm gonna strangle him. Not literally. I don't want y'all to turn me in. But do not let your child look at that site. Some of y'all old heads, y'all want to reminisce or y'all want to see yourself. Somebody mama in there. They got the whole footage of daggone what the name of it? Where is it at? Hold on, let me go back here. Where's the footage of the All-Star Weekend? When I tell you I'm trying to cut it off before it get loose, hold on, where's All-Star Weekend here? This is crazy stuff. This is absolutely crazy stuff. Look at that freak show. All this freak show stuff. Hold on. Dancers. Look at this. All-Star Weekend. What is this? You can't have it. They done did some wrong shit there. I gotta take this off. All-Star Weekend. I can't show y'all that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get off of here. Freak Fest. Yes, it was. I'm gonna get off here, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed it. I can't show you all this stuff. I'm gonna look the day we release or launch the website. We're gonna have a big launch party right here. Yeah, I'm just saying, go look at it at your own risk. It's over 1,000 hours of footage. It's me in Japan. It's all the big parties. It's the concerts. It's the All-Star Weekends. There's a lot of stuff. You have to go in with your mind right. But I love y'all. Hey, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe me on YouTube, Uncle Luke TV. Go over there, like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to start doing exclusively only on YouTube. And also make sure y'all check me out on X and Instagram. I am Uncle Luke Real One. And on TikTok, where I'll be hanging out at, y'all can follow me on TikTok, Real Uncle Luke. That's where I'm at. And on Facebook, it's Uncle Luke fan page. Y'all go on there, like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. Y'all have a great week. It's hump day. So get your hump on today. And big girls, if you're under 5'9" and you're over 200 pounds, you don't have to worry about going in my DM. Thank you. Have a good day. Peace. I love y'all.
Make the booty go, 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 pop, pop, make the booty go, pop, pop. I need some bad girls. I'm gonna let y'all hear my new song. I need some bad girls. Come on, baby. Come on, right here. You and you. Come on with that, your fine ass.